Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo video en mi canal.
¿Dónde qué? Espérate, balas. Pero por Dios. Oye, ahí hay algo. Pues enorme, realmente parece un insecto enorme.
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day. Just me? Or do those reapers look like Turians? You're right, they do.
Sí, weón, parecen Turians. Pero viene ahí, Dispárale. Eso. 60 quemados. Vamos. Se acercan, dispárenle. Buena. Escucho disparos, espera. Ah, ahí está. Ahí está, mira. Muestra. Buena.
I think we're done here.
¿Así? Voy a buscar balas, entonces. ¿Qué es eso? Suministros. ¿Te parece un botiquín? Ah, no es. Dice munición completa. Munición. Vean, creo que estamos, Bien, me gusta que sean oleadas cortas. Siempre que te mandan un montón de oleadas, siempre se me hace como que te están alargando el juego al pedo. Me parece que está bien. Vas conociendo los bichitos. Uy, fusil de asalto, mejor de cargador. ¿Cachai? Y la cosa va avanzando, no estás pegada ahí todo el rato farmeando, porque es agotador. O sea, más bien resistiendo.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
¿Dónde? ¿Al otro lado? ¿Y cómo llego allá? Ah, por la escalera. Ah, nos mataron a ese weón. Ah, ya. Uy, un arma. Oh, por Dios, hombre.
Okay, come on. Who's next?
Mira eso. Ay, pero aguanta re poco, hermano. Va a ser un arma pesada. ¿Mataste que está ahí? Bien.
They're on the barricade.
Pero tenés que evitarlo tú, po.
Another way.
Son dos. ¿Cómo no puede ser que los maten? Que no maten.
What? All two the same. Like this in a barrel.
¿Mataste al que está ahí, no? Bien. Excelente. Así que ahí sí que te mandan oleadas.
They're on the
No,
barricade.
igual piensa que no. Que no lo creas. Mira. Matalo. Dale. Aguanta lo que pasa. ¿El otro lo mató? Ay, pero están mezclando máquinas con biología. Máquinas con biología un montón, ¿verdad? Joder. ¿Really? ¿Really? ¡Ay, cuidado! ¡Ay, ay! ¡Corre! Estoy weando, No. Primeros auxilios. No sé. ¿Con cuál? ¿Qué es esto? Granada. Acá me pongo más loquita. Primeros auxilios. ¡No! Conchito, vale. Corre, 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 corre. Corre. Pero yo... Ahí está, dale. Corre. ¿Ya dónde está? Espera, ¿es en serio? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo que tus amigos no sirven para...? No sirven para nada, pues, weón. Si por lo menos... No, espérate. Ahí está. Y digo, teníamos un tercero. ¡No! Corre, 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 corre. Ya.
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't
Solo vi a uno, ¿no? El Garrú nunca supe dónde estuvo.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepherd out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Bien. Bueno, subimos a nivel 8. A ver. Tengo un muerto. El Garrú está muerto. Garrus. Garrus 8. Acá. Pelotón. Tengo 5 puntos. Podríamos subir... munición incendiaria. Sí. Bien. ¿Quién más sube de nivel? Vos. Me queda un punto. Munición incendiaria, cabros. Es lo que hay. Ay, no, espérate. Y este... no tenía nada. No servís para nada. Rebelde turiano. Mejora el daño de armas, la salud y los poderes. Vamos a subir uno. Un puntito acá. Dispara una mina adhesiva en plena acción. Explotará cuando el enemigo pise cerca. Igual me gustaría que el team funcionara solo. Yo preocuparme por lo mío nomás, pero el team mandara sus habilidades por su cuenta. ¿Qué dices? Por eso se muere el pobre. Va en pelota, sí. Sí, no te lo voy a negar. No te lo voy a negar. Estaba, pero no tenía nada. Aún así, pochazo, Pochazo. ¿Qué es esto? Vamos a guardar. Concentrados. Oye, igual llevo 3 horas y 25, No es poco. Va. Bien, ¿dónde estaba? Acá.
How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
No, animación.
Damn it. Look at Palavin. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How
What?
bad is it?
Tiene un
3
hermano.
million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look
Güey,
around.
billion.
That should give you some idea.
Billion.
You putting up a
Ase-
good
de
fight.
asesinados.
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of them? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers,
Sí,
they
bueno.
might have been ready.
No lo hicieron.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
No puedes perdonarlos, son unos idiotas. Idiotas son.
Got more back here.
Pero... O sea, tenemos equipo, baby. O sea,
Shit, I hate those things.
sí.
And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone.
Me viniste a buscar, ya voy. Ya voy. Déjame que llego a la... a donde el Dictus. Y guardamos y ya me voy.
Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Vamos a ver.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
No survivors. Damn it.
Crash like that, it's not surprising.
Wow. Este juego sí que tiene acción, weón.
So, Commander, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the Genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Nada que hacer ahí. En esta historia igual salvé a Rex. A ver si me lo encuentro en algún minuto. Ashley lo mató, po, weón.
That sounds bad!
Okay, double time. No Reapers taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind you!
Oh. Cúrate, cúrate. Son turianos modificados,
Move
weón.
it to the compound.
Moving!
Right behind you!
¿A dónde es? Ah. Está. Dispárenle, cabros. Se acerca, se acerca, se acerca. Esto me recuerda a los robots. ¿Cómo puede haber una lluvia de balas y no le pegan nunca, weón? Ahí sí le están pegando, están pegando. Vamos. Ahí está, lo veo. ¡Uy! Le pegué en la rodilla. Uy, son varios. ¿No tengo más balas? Dispara, dispara, dispara. No puede ser que yo nomás tenga balas para este juego.
Fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat!
No hay más balas, cabrón, cabrón. Balas. Aquí. No, pero estas son balas. Eso, al fin pegaste algo decente, weón. Ya, pues, loco. No hay más balas por ahí. Realmente tengo 24 balas. ¿No? Tengo más. Dale, Garrus. Uno más me pega. Ah, ese. No, corre, corre. No tengo balas. Ah, no, sí tengo, sí. Bien. Vamos. ¿Dónde están mis...? Aquí está, aquí está. Ahí está. Como que anoto que con la mejora de incendiar las bajas más rápido. Sí, viste, ¿no? Mejorar las incendiarias. Pero también antes tenían las disruptoras. Las balas disruptoras. Igual esas hacían como una pequeña explosión. Sonó como un francotirador. Allí también hay. Creo que fue el Garrus. Balas, gracias. Bueno, realmente son escasos. ¿A quién le disparan? Creo que solo tengo que llegar. Solo tiene que llegar.
General Victus,
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
Ah, sí, acá
It will
abajo.
take
Mira.
something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fodorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
Güey, cómo está su mundo, weón.
I'm Primarch of Palaven, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy. piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. You see this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this move.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed C-Sec officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you
¿Qué
ready,
habrá pasado con la
Primarch
IA?
Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Los Krogan. Bueno, teníamos dos cosas con los Krogan. Revivía a Rex y teníamos al otro este que era como criado genéticamente en el 2. Que lo salvamos.
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Hija, weón, me caen mal todos los consejeros. Dios mío, qué gente de mierda. Pero cuando esté ahí me van a mandar para allá, ¿no? Ay. Grunt. Eso, Grunt. Sí, sí. Grunt.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reaper...
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy is just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier.
Nothing more,
Ay, me
sir.
equivoqué.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Quería investigar otra cosita más. Espérame.
Commander, something else you need?
Sí, el dispositivo
How's your
portátil.
analysis of the Prothean device?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me. But 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still a
Comparación
wild
con la
card
bomba
here.
atómica.
Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
The elusive man implied as much. You'd think we'd be on the same side now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The elusive man talked about controlling the Reapers.
Hola.
He seemed to think
¿Me
that's how
estás
we win
viniendo a
this.
buscar?
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the elusive man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Bueno, ahora sí. Todo.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Ahora sí. ¿Qué era? Ah. Sigo igual. No hemos subido nada. Los puntos de...
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
And when you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not
Debe ser
surprised.
difícil.
Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
Ah, me cae bien el Primarca. Tiene buenos comentarios.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Es re fuerte el tema. Laboratorios tecnológicos. Munición perforante. Ah, mira, cuando les hablo se me desbloquean cosillas. Ya voy, ya voy. Miau, miau, ya voy.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire.
¿Viste? La bicha estaba ahí adentro.
I'm going in.
Me acuerdo yo, estaba ahí acostada.
Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Ja.
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
¿Por qué hiciste eso?
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Yo se quedó a dormir, sí, hace rato.
You need to alert
Lo
us
viene a
about
buscar el
incidents
weón.
like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Oh.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Te dije yo que esto fue muy raro. Bien. Aterrizar, atracar. Muelles de la Alianza, laboratorio. Laboratorio. Es el maní, acá le decimos así. Sí, lo sé, solo te estoy hueveando. Lo sé, lo acabo de convertir en una mala palabra. No es una palabra, mala palabra en sí, sino que es una expresión. Creo que lo que acabo de hacer es convertirlo en un albur. Creo que ahí está. De ella queriendo ser internacional. ¿Me vas a pegar? O sea, no, ¿cómo se te ocurre?
They contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Son todos iguales.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Okay.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Parece útil.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid attention to your warnings about the Reapers, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Chan, chan, chan.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, EDI. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't
¿Cómo va,
me!
Deku? Bienvenido.
You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Esta es la de...
Yes, ma'am.
Commander.
Hicimos toda una misión secundaria de esto.
It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Se ve raro EDI en forma física, ¿no?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Se le de nuevo que vaya bien en el Mass Effect 3. El efecto principal del Reaper aumentando para skin de Sinkyo. Dale, dale. Me parece muy bien. Volvimos, sí. Un ratito, después me voy a ir al Genshin.
Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
Esto perfectamente puede ser un libro. El otro día estuve chusmeando que el Mass Effect tiene cómics. Buena chichita, esa fue la RAE. Perdón, me asusté. Dejé en el canal de otros juegos del Discord unos códigos para el Honkai. Ah, cabros. Los que juegan Honkai, Richie dejó unos códigos para que los cobren. Weón, ¿tiene una cabeza? Esto es muy psicodélico. Dice, seguro fue el pobre. A ver, ¿qué hay aquí?
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
En el Galaxy Map Program, ok. Esto me recuerda cuando fuimos a una misión secundaria.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the
Donde
Reapers
hablaban
are
con
after
el
Leviathan.
Leviatán.
Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified.
Sí, me asustaron.
Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands,
Está muy oscuro, ¿no?
The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
¿Él tiene más luz? No. Tengo poquita luz. A ver. Cosas así como luminosas. Amo luminosos. Cada vez más oscuros, loco. A ver. ¿Este tiene más luz o no? Sí, este tiene más luz. Bien, seguimos. Ah, espérate, datos
The Reaper
encriptados.
fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Sovereign. Hope they've got that thing shielded.
Ok. Cerca de su corazón. Espérate.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer?
Claro, es más
March
cercano.
7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Yo creo que esto es una de esas misiones de DLC, weón. Mejora de arma conseguida.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Okay.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Estaba buscando todas las pistas para en el mapa de la galaxia hacer cruzar los puntos y saber dónde está el Leviatán.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
¿Viste?
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
Bien. Dice la Toriana, una forma de vida descubierta en Feros. ¡Ay! La Toriana era la planta viva. Da una idea fascinante del ciclo de vida de una especie realmente alienígena. A diferencia de la vida inteligente convencional, no utilizaba los release de masa y los artefactos proteanos no le interesaban. Shepard sostiene que los enemigos segadores cultivaban vida para evolucionar por líneas que pudieran predecir utilizando tecnología que ellos mismos controlaban. La Toriana es una excepción a esta regla. Evolucionó para utilizar herramientas orgánicas en vez de tecnológicas. El Leviatán debe ser parecido en cierto modo, puesto que ha sobrevivido mucho tiempo sin que lo detectaran. La Toriana usaba el condicionamiento mediante el dolor para controlar a sus víctimas y utilizarlas como mano de obra, o más bien como un hombre usaría sus propias manos y dedos. Shepard dice que los segadores hacen lo mismo pero mediante un proceso llamado adoctrinamiento, o sea, lo que sea Leviatán debe hacer algo similar. Y yo creo. Bien, a ver. Acá, esto tiene que ser.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Pero, weón, vimos lo de la foto, po. ¿No es?
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting.
Bueno, a ver, ¿cómo nos la vamos a tomar?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson.
Pucha, parece que no es. Parece que no es. Sí, tú. Aquí estaba. ¿No hay nada más? Capaz si había una puerta que no vi. De hecho, acá había una puerta. Registro el laboratorio. Mira, aquí en el segundo piso. Aquí hay otro cuadro, mira.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Ahí te la contraseña.
Look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Faltaba. ¿No tiene nada más? Aquí sí hay más
Dr.
cosas.
Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
No me acuerdo qué raza es, o sea, qué especie son los batarianos. Me acuerdo, creo que los solarianos son los altos y flacos. Los turianos son los como Garrus. Pero los batarianos no sé cuáles son. ¿Serán los de fuego?
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Ya. Más cosas para el filtro del mapa. Bueno, a ver. Aquí tendría que ser.
Reaper activity.
Mira, te los va marcando. Luego tienes...
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations.
Okay.
We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Lógicamente queremos.
Element 0 deposits.
Hay que ir filtrando más. No podemos recorrer toda la galaxia. Mira, hay 2
3
puntos.
possibilities.
Ah, no, 3, el de arriba. Actividad Ragni.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Ok. Delitos con
Blackout
pérdida de
crimes.
memoria. No.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Déjame ver.
Reaper activity.
No, creo que eso es todo. Oh,
No results.
tanto
Some of our
tiempo
search
Retro
parameters may
Games.
be irrelevant.
¿Cómo va? creo que hay... Eras de México, ¿no?
Arachni activity.
No.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Bueno, ya está. Nos vamos. Por acá. Así me lo saludo de los Méxicos. Bueno, disfrute su feriado. Por lo que me contaron, están de feriado. Saludiwis. Fusil. Ahí hay algo más. ¿Puedo salir? Sí. Buena, hay algo más. Materiales ultraligeros. Bien, nos vamos. ¿Cómo? ¿Delimita el lugar? Pero yo lo delimité, po. Me va a decir que todavía falta. ¿Querés que active todo? Bueno, lo activamos todo. A ver. Desactivar.
Alien sightings.
No me va a mostrar más nada, así que creo que...
No results.
Bien.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Sí. Ya, eso sea que me sigue mostrando. Nos vamos al Normandy. No, a ver, muelle del Normandy, Bar Purgatory. Vamos a ir al Bar Purgatorio. Porque ahí no están... Creo que tengo 2 misiones ahí con Aria. Pregunta seria, ¿cómo activas ese filtro de los lentes? Con Snap Camera. ¿Y se le vas a dar a puro Mass Effect hoy? No, de hecho a las 10 de la noche quiero empezar a mirar los capítulos, o sea, algunos capítulos de la 6ª temporada de Boku no Hero. Cuando me preguntas si voy a jugar solo una cosa, ¿es porque quieres que juegue otra cosa o quieres saber qué voy a hacer durante el día? Rapid Trans. A ver. ¿Cómo se abría esto? Espérate. ¿Cómo abría el mapa? ¿Acá? Ya. En el salón VIP está Aria. Y en la barra inferior está James. Del salón VIP está en el número 2. O sea que es para el otro lado. Bien. Dices, ¿qué? Es para saber tus planes de stream. Es por chismoso. Buena, Ma, ¿cómo está? Bienvenido. Pero sorprendete con las cosas que puedo hacer durante el día. Pero si a las 10 de la noche voy a empezar con el Boku no Hero. De hecho voy a hacer un contador. ¿Cómo va, Mag? ¿Qué tal el día? A ver, dijo. Con suerte sigo el fútbol de mi país. ¿No? Así que fútbol alienígena te iba a decir, porque estoy yo rodeada de aliens. Fútbol internacional, a menos que sea mundial, no me llama mucho la atención. Obviamente seguiremos guayando con el Cruz Azul porque bueno, te gusta y nos sirve para la joda, ¿viste? No para la broma. Pero no es que voy a hinchar por algún equipo internacional, no. Me acuerdo de Aria, ¿se acuerdan de Aria? ¿Del 2?
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Aria. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
¿Cachaste que la consejera Aria la tiene bajo el zapato? Me encantó esto.
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh? I guess so.
Dale, Aria, ponte de nuestro lado.
So sickeningly uptight. Then why are you here?
Tenemos que convencer a Aria, es demasiado poderosa.
the elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. You will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole. How did Cerberus defeat you? Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
¿Quieres que te recuperemos Omega, Aria? Dice que... dice Richie. Los más pochos, dice Chucho. El Mac dice, oye Chucho, pero el América no es el clásico rival de las Chivas. Ustedes serían el plato de segunda vez. Como pica, ¿no? Yo los miro de lejos, ¿no? Los miro de lejos en sus conversaciones de fútbol. Igual me entretienen porque me entro en este mundillo del fútbol. Pero miro de lejos. Disfruten. A ver qué pasa.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting.
Sí, me parece súper inteligente tu forma.
What are you offering, Arya? On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that.
¿Viste?
Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war.
Sin duda.
I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals. Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back. They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over?
Estoy de acuerdo.
Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sedaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail. You obviously don't know Bailey very well. Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later. Look who's here. So what's on your mind, Shepard?
Quiero datos.
What's your angle on gaining control of the Blood Pack? Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little. How do we get the Blue Suns on our side? Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to. How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas? I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that crap. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works. How do you plan on taking Omega back? I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
Me encantaría, güey.
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here.
¿Qué?
In other words, I'm in hell.
Voy a salir como que bueno, un taquito en tu nombre. Dale, dale, provechito, disfrute su salida. Páselo lindo. Gracias.
I'll get out of your hair. You're quite the comedian today. We'll be seeing each other soon, Shepard.
Vamos. Yo digo que sí. Yo digo que sí, Shepard. Bien, la doctora Zane y... No, la doctora Mitchell y Zane están acá. ¿Dónde está Zane? Ahí está, mírala.
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane.
Me da, a mí me pasó cuando viste que empecé a jugar el Fire Emblem en noviembre y no lo toqué más hasta hace un par de días y me costó enganchar de nuevo. Pero ya estoy, estoy.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Kepral syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Bueno, a ver, contame.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Eso que hice por correo electrónico, cabros. Alias Facebook. Facebook. Escríbame por el Facebook.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
90 millones y le puede poner el nombre que quiera al hospital. Gracias. Hasta la doctora. Ah, acá está.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
Bien, los demás diálogos ya hablamos con ella la primera vez que vinimos, así que...
They have biotic AMP interfaces I may be able to adapt for Asari use. No, it won't connect. It says the station's communication system
Tenemos que
is
hacer esta misión
offline.
también. Ir a la academia.
Of course. If these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
¿Ya? Está hablando de la academia a la que tenemos que ir. Bueno. Ashley está acá.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina? I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk.
¿Qué dices? ¿Cómo va la historia? ¿La encuentras tan interesante con el 2? Ya llevas como 5 horas de juego, Prox. Sí, creo que llevo hartas horitas. Todavía estoy como desentrañando el inicio. Los temas políticos. Ya tengo ay, se me olvidó. La doctora Tessoni. Se me olvidó el nombre. En la nave. A la doctora. Garrus también ya está en la nave. Me llamó la atención conocer un poco más del gobierno de los turianos, con esto del primarca y demás. Ahora nos toca ir a ver a los Krogan, pero ya los Krogan siento que los conozco por todo lo que ha pasado, lo que pasamos con Grunt en el 2. Viste que hubo que llevarlo para que madurara y todas esas como cultura que tenía. Así que es como de lo mismo. Pero recién estamos como desentrañando el inicio de la historia. Ahora, por ejemplo, me toca investigar el Leviatán, que supuestamente es un arma que puede... No un arma que se puede usar, ¿no? Sino que como un tipo de ser como los segadores. Todavía no sabemos muy bien qué es, así que, como te digo, estoy como en el inicio de todas las historias. ¿Cachai, no? Entonces todavía como que falta. Dice, te dejo la viudez. Ah, dale, Richie, provechito. Entonces, estamos conociendo.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it. Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Roger that, Elsie.
Te voy a enganchar igual, eso es bueno. Sí, es que de por sí la historia del 2 me atrapó mucho, estuvo muy bien hecha. Incluso los datos de los personajes secundarios era interesante tener, no como el 1 que había algunas cosas que las sentías como un poco de relleno. Pero el lore del Mass Effect es muy nutrido, entonces me parece entretenido si está bien conectado, y lo está. Me parece bien que, por ejemplo, igual, claro, llevamos 5 horas de juego, pero no ha sido todo de juego, porque me paro, charlo, respondo preguntas, entonces igual hay varios minutos que no son de juego y van sumándose. Al principio no es tanto, pero después se van sumando. Pero como te digo, inicio. Me pareció muy frenético el inicio de la conquista y ataque, ¿no?, de los segadores. Muy fuerte, muy rápido y fuerte eso, con respecto a como una entrada violenta a lo que es la historia. Y ahí vamos, po. Recién vi a Aria, o sea que recién me mandó las misiones secundarias. Con Tessoni. Recién Edie se apoderó del cuerpo del robot Eva de Cerberus. Tuvimos nuestro primer encuentro con el hombre ilusorio, donde nos dijo así de plano que quiere controlar a los segadores y aprovechar ese poder. Entonces ahí estamos, en el inicio de todo, ¿cachai? Nos falta el desarrollo de cómo se van a ir haciendo las cosas o cómo piensan los personajes alcanzar sus objetivos.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here doing nothing.
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Sí, fue como, wow, ni siquiera te... Claro, ni siquiera me dejaron poner los subtítulos y ya estaba peleando, entonces fue como mucho. Igual encuentro que es una pavada, el juego está completamente en inglés, los diálogos están en español, deberían estar activados por defecto los subtítulos. Creo que ese es un error importante.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything.
Totalmente.
I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through...
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
Lo que pasa es que igual dieron mucho texto sin subtítulos. Por suerte no me perdí de todo porque igual algo entiendo, ¿viste? Pero para la gente que no cacha nada es el inicio de la historia, o sea...
Bueno chicos, hasta acá el video de hoy, espero que les haya gustado. Si es así, por favor, denle like, lo pueden compartir con sus amigos, suscribirse si no se han suscrito y como siempre les digo, nos estaremos leyendo los comentarios. Que estén muy muy bien. Adiós.